Hey guys, Syrkaz here. Quick preview type episode of what's to come. I think the first thing you'll notice is we're using the default texture pack, and the reason is simple. As you might realize by this menu, we're using 1.3, the pre-release that was put out, I believe, yesterday. I decided to convert my world to 1.3 to start experimenting with, stuff like this, the mob systems, and to see if anything was working and stuff. And honestly, also to maybe be able to provide some feedback to Mojang if something is broken. There's a few very welcome additions. I mean, the hitboxes on the stairs are quite different, so if I'm not aiming at one of the pieces of the stairs, it doesn't hit it. So, for example, I can come up here even and hit them from here, which I couldn't do in 1.2.5. Only when I go over here, you see the hitbox turn on. And so that's incredibly good for any sort of system that you might use. It just makes tons of sense. I've been seeing some issues with this, though. I should eat, probably. Not huge issues, but some of them are a little disconcerting, and I'll show you one in just a little bit. I saw some mobs getting pushed down half a block, and so, for example, in this case, if I'm hitting these, I would see them come down half a block, which would make them, if I got too close, like, okay, they saw me there too, but if I got too close, they were seeing me, and it was just quite annoying to see them halfway down, a little bit like it would happen before in SMP. Again, not a lot of issues, and I'm actually really excited about this release for SMP multiplayer, because a lot of the issues that a lot of people were facing before with SMP are solved now, and so that's really exciting. I was hoping to see one of these drop down on half a block, but I guess we won't see that. And okay, we just can leave them here. I want to show you something on this side here, which is probably the most annoying bug. You'll see also that the spawner gets a little wild. It doesn't have the progressive spin as before. In 1.2.5 in single player, you'd see there's a change in speed when it was ready to spawn more monsters, and right now it's kind of going wild. Okay, I've covered the entrance here just to show you something that is, and you see what's happening here? I'm getting thrown into the block behind me. So, for example, let that guy go through. If I come up here and I let myself, I'm pushing space bar, so it keeps me out of water. But look, if I let it go against the block behind me, I start suffocating. And I've done this several times, and it happens every single time. It happens down here as well. I'm not underwater, and I'm suffocating. So, see that? That is probably the most, I want to say, frustrating bug that I found. Everything else seems to be working pretty well. Again, the mob system is still a little bugged out, but overall, we're gonna have level 30 here. That's good. There we go, level 30. I gotta start burning. Whoa, got 2 more power 1s. I think I'm gonna start just throwing these in lava, because I have no use for them. Let's put the bones here, and we'll take the other bones and get rid of them later. So, let's hope there's a few slimes out here. If not, I'll probably pause and wait till 1 or 2 spawn. But I was having this really interesting issue where there were a couple of slimes here, and one of them was bouncing up and down half a block into the block, so it was disappearing and then appearing as it jumped. And then by accident I had it on peaceful, because when I was on creative world, I'm switched to peaceful, and for some reason when I came back I forgot about that and just despawned the 2 slimes that were right there. So I don't hear any slimes right now. Yeah, I don't hear any. So what I'll do is I'll cut out here, and then I'll bring you guys back as soon as I hear and find some slimes that we can just experiment to see if it happens anywhere or just here. There's a few new things with 1.3 that I'm really excited about. One of them for sure is the new F3. This is Shift F3. If you just press F3, you get that little graph there. But I'm really excited about the OCD coordinates. That's what I'm that's what I'm calling them. When I'm at a corner of a block here, you can see the all zeros. It's all zeroed out. That's amazing. And it goes up and down, and also you see the height both at the feet level, which was the previous one. See that? And at the eyes level, which means that, you know, your character is basically 1.62 blocks high. And it means also that you can know the coordinates your eyes quickly without having to calculate anything, versus the coordinates at your feet, which are the ones that matter for most things. Another thing is, if you see the G there at the end of all the information, it's the last one. That means whether or not you're touching the ground, and that's cool. Another thing that's cool is the light level changes when you jump, because it should. Honestly, it should. I think those are my primary things that I've noticed that haven't been, you know, covered to exhaustion by 1.5 million LPers out there putting out videos about 1.3, which is good to watch just to get an idea of what's changing. But I didn't want to make one of those videos. I was more focused on finding a few bugs that I've been finding and just the quick experiments that I've been having on the world. And again, the water one was just a lucky one, because I was going up there to check whether or not, because I heard some skeletons dying there, so I was just checking if there's some sort of blockage that was happening there. Again, I'll bring you guys back as soon as I find some slimes and confirm the problem, or I'll bring you guys back to show that was just a bug with those slimes here. By the way, another quick and interesting thing, the game seems smoother in terms of speed. I'm getting consistent 30 frames per second recording, and there's a few spikes here and there. It uses a lot less CPU and memory than it used to do, so that's really exciting, because if you know, some of the changes on 1.3 is that now it uses a server locally. What the heck happened here? Interesting. I've had this one disappear before, so I guess the trees now, when they grow, they can remove the block. Okay, do I have some fences here? We can experiment that quick. And I did see that slime. So let's see this real quick here. Break this tree down. This is definitely not something I expected to see happening. I never know if that sound is just a cave nearby or if it's just darkness and stuff. Let's just break this real quick here. And do we have a sapling? No, we don't. Let's get a sapling and bone meal. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but some issues apparently just came up as I was recording this. Yes. So, folks, be careful. Apparently, trees, when they grow, they break fences. That's not good. Anyway, now you know that might be a bug. I don't think that's expected behavior. Okay, let's do this. Die. It's usually the small ones, so. Why am I not hitting this one? Okay. They seem to be jumping just fine. There's a light glitch on one of them. But other than that, they seem to be... Let's bring them over. Yeah, there's a few light glitches here and there, but that's not too bad. Some of the wool. Yeah, those light glitches are a little bit annoying. And again, I don't think it's expected. I think it's also buggy. I wanted to see them fall into a block. Okay, that might be a bug that I can't reproduce. It might happen on some occasions when you can still hear the skeletons. So I can't reproduce the slime bug, and I couldn't reproduce in the skeletons either. Nope, I'm not gonna go here. Anyway, guys, I think this is it for this video. I'm probably gonna tweet this at Dinnerbone and some of those guys just to give them a look at the problems that I found. I hope that some of these get fixed. For example, the half, jump thing, going half a block down. That's kind of what used to happen in SMP. At least the mobs, and we've had a decent amount of skeletons in that trap, and they weren't breaking loose, so that's exciting. But the tree growing and breaking fences, well, not breaking them, because they didn't fall off, they disappeared, is a bit of an annoying bug. And so, what was the other one that I showed initially? Oh, the water one. That's quite strange, and I don't know if I can. I'll try to reproduce it in a different world, in a creative world and stuff like that, but it happened here, and so that's enough for me to be a little bit concerned, because this is, there's nothing special with this world, just a regular world. So enough rambling for now. I'll wrap this episode here. Probably won't consider this an LP episode. I'll just figure out a way to put it in the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and the support that you've been giving me. I appreciate some of the comments. You guys are awesome and nice, and so I hope to see you in the next one.